The first game is called Christmas Card Match. You are going to need some old Christmas cards or reuse the ones that you currently are getting this year, or buy some cheap ones from like the Dollar Tree. Cut each Christmas card in half and place them all into a bowl or a bucket. Place the bucket by your front door or wherever your guest will be entering into your party space. Instruct each guest to take one half of the Christmas card with them. The object of this game is for everybody to find their matching Christmas card half. When they do, they will pair up and stand together. You could use this as a way to divide guests into pairs to play another game or award a prize to whoever finds their match first. The second game is called Blind Snowman. Every guest will need one sheet of white paper. This is very simple and easy. Hold the paper behind your back and see if you could shape it into a snowman in 1 minute. Everybody shows their snowman at the end of 1 minute and vote on who has the best looking snowman. Santa's hat. Give every guest a Santa hat as they enter into your party space and instruct them to put their hat on. Now you, as the host of the party, also need to be wearing a Santa hat. Instruct the guests as they enter that when they see you take your Santa hat off, they need to also take their Santa hat off. The last person who takes off their Santa hat loses and is eliminated from round 1. Then you could start a round 2. I would wait until all of your guests have arrived before you remove your Santa hat to start the game. Draw a gingerbread house. Every player will need a paper plate and a Sharpie. Set the timer for 1 minute. Everybody puts their paper plate on top of their head and attempts to draw a gingerbread house. When the timer goes off, everybody shows their paper plate, and whoever has the best looking gingerbread house wins the game. Who's that kid? Ask your guests before the party to bring in a childhood picture of themselves, preferably sitting on or with Santa Claus or a Christmas picture of some sort. But if they don't have one, just a childhood picture would work. The host of the party will place all of the childhood pictures onto a table or mount them onto a wall. Guests will each get a sheet of paper, a clipboard, and a writing utensil. Now hosts, don't forget to number all of your childhood pictures so that guests can write them down on a sheet of paper and take a guess whose picture matches up with which guest. Whoever gets the most correctly wins the game. All right, so he's got a spatula, he's got marshmallows, putting them in a bowl, he's blindfolded, and he can't figure out what he's putting in the bowl. I feel like I could play this one. I could play this one. I have never seen this one before, Hungry Hungry Reindeer. I want to play this one so bad. They have cups on their hands, and they're trying to pick up marshmallows like hooves. This would make a great minute to win a game. What do you think about this one? Okay, so this is where everybody's in a line and you've hidden prizes, cash, gift cards, lottery tickets underneath the cups, and everybody at your party gets to pick a cup and keep what's underneath. I love this one. Okay, I feel like I have to try this one. Get the ball in the cup using a tape measure. 1, I love all their ugly Christmas sweaters, and this looks insanely difficult to roll the ping pong ball down. I need to try this one. This one had me laughing hysterically. So they have an extra pair of shorts, and they start the shorts at the bottom around their ankles, and they have to figure out how to put the shorts up around their waist. So that's why some people already have it up, some people are cheating. Or are they trying to work it? Yeah, some people have it at their ankles. Okay, so it's leapfrog. Every player runs over and crouches down until the whole line is through. Fantastic. I love this one for like youth ministry. I think this would be a great church youth group game. Balloon Centipede Race. Ooh, I love this one for team building. For your office party. Okay, so you have a balloon, 2 of you have to keep it together. The third one adds a balloon. Everybody has to go around the chair and stick together. I love this one like a centipede. What are they trying to do? Oh, they have to hang the ornament. Okay, so another team building game. You gotta get close. You gotta get close. And you have to hold it between your cheeks and then hook it on the string. Oh, but I feel like that came really close to getting his eyeball. In this game, you will need 12 Christmas mugs or just mugs and 12 of these cheap bows from the Dollar Tree. You will also need a spinner. I borrowed this one from our Giant Candyland set. The object, spin wherever your arrow lands, you pick up that coffee mug and you get the prize. That's underneath. Let's play. This next game is a minute to win it game. Can you get the ping pong ball in the first Christmas mug? How about the second, third, or fourth in under a minute? If you can accomplish this task, you win the game. No. No. Well, it's official. I am the worst at getting a ping pong ball into a Christmas mug. But if you can do it in 1 minute and do 2, 3, 4, you win the game. I would have tragically lost this game. Minute to win it. 1 minute to pop your balloon with gloves and just your hands. Go. Oh geez, this is hard. You can only use your hands to pop it. This is hard. How do you pop a balloon? I didn't think this was actually gonna work. I did not. No. 1 minute to pop it without. Oh, this is gonna scare the cats. All right, if you can do this, let me know. If you can pop a balloon with gloves in under 1 minute, let me know. Behind me is the game we're gonna play next. You will need 12 buckets from the Dollar Tree. They don't have to be this exact shape. They could be the big round ones too. Well, that's my hat making the noise. You're gonna need 12 pieces of tissue paper, 1 ping pong ball, and 12 prizes to put in each bucket. Whatever bucket you throw your ping pong ball into, that is the prize you get. Let's play. Try again. Woo! What'd you get?
I got money!
You got money?
I got $5!
For this one, you will need 1 dark colored paper per person, and we are going to need a small scoop of flour. All right, this is Pictionary. So you would pull a slip of paper and draw what it is, and then the rest of your team will try and guess what it is. So see if you can guess what I'm drawing. This is harder than the lips. I tried to draw Snowman. You will need one of these spinners. I will link it somewhere on the page or below that you can write on with a marker board marker. You will also need 10 paper sacks, 10 cheap bows from the Dollar Tree, 10 prizes from the Dollar Tree, and some cool little actions you will need to write on the paper bag. To play this game, you will spin the wheel, whatever number it lands on, that's the sack you have, and you have to do the action in order to get the prize. Let's play. Spin. Okay, you got 3. Which is start the lawnmower. You gotta go like this. Okay, demonstrating starting the lawnmower. Start the lawnmower. What'd you get? Turkey Baster Relay. The objective of the game is to blow a feather across a finish line using a turkey baster like this one. To play, players line up at a start line with their turkey baster and a feather in front of them. We'll switch you the other side.
Thanks, because I'm
Using only their turkey player, players must blow by squeezing the end of their turkey baster, blow their feather across the floor to the finish line. The first player to get their feather across the finish line wins the game. The supplies that you will need for this game are 1 turkey baster per player, 1 feather per player, and some sort of way to mark a start and a finish line. The game playing style of this game is relay race and individual competition. They are so curious about this feather. It's like just right. Oh no! No! Turkey leg balloon dash. The object of this game is to hit your balloon or ball across the finish line using an inflatable turkey leg. Each player is given an inflatable turkey leg and a balloon or a ball. Players line up on start, and on the word go, using only their turkey leg, they hit the balloon or the ball towards the finish line. The first player to reach the finish line wins the game. One down, around, back, set, go. For this game, the supplies you will need are 1 inflatable turkey leg per player, 1 balloon or ball per player, and start and finish line markers. I suggest playing this game outside. This style of game is a relay race and an individual competition. Snowball Scoop Challenge.
It feels like I'm missing.
The object of this game is to scoop as many snowballs as you can into the bucket in the shortest amount of time. 2 players face off wearing masks. Each player has a spoon and a pile of snowball pom-poms.
Come on, you can do it! You can do it!
The goal is to scoop as many snowballs into their bucket. The player with the most snowballs in their bucket wins the game. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Things are flying.
Supplies you will need to play this game are 1 mask per player, 1 spoon per player, and piles of pom-poms per player. Oh, and you'll also need a bucket. Conveniently, I found these at Target. These were $5 a piece, and it's the Snowball Scoop Challenge. So these were in that Target spot at the very front of the store, and it has everything you need to play this game. 1 of these per player, or you can DIY it yourself. This style of game is a one-on-one competition. Elf Scavenger Hunt. The object of this game is to find as many holiday objects in your gameplay area. Holiday objects are hidden around the room. Players are given a scorecard with pictures or names of items to find. Players then search for the items and mark each one on their scorecard. The player who finds the most items wins the game. The supplies needed to play this game are holiday-themed items, scorecards, and pens. The gameplay style is a scavenger hunt and also individual play. Or you could pick up the Elf Scavenger Hunt bucket from Target. These are $5 each. And they have everything that you need to play in your bucket. Feather Flipping Challenge. The object of the game is to scoop as many feathers as you can into your bucket using only a spatula.
It feels like I'm not getting anything.
Oh, and one important detail, you must also wear a mask. 2 players compete by scooping feathers with their spatulas while wearing a face mask into their buckets. The player who gets the most feathers in their bucket wins the game. For this game, the supplies you will need are 1 mask per player, 1 spatula per player, a bunch of feathers per player, and a bucket per player. Or you can get these Target buckets. How cute is this one? Feather Flipping Challenge games. These are $5 a piece, and they come with everything that you need to play the game. 1 bucket per player is what I recommend. The gameplay style of this game is a one-on-one competition.
How am I doing?
You're making a big mess.
Roll and Seek Adventure. The object of this game is to complete tasks based on a die roll in this fun scavenger game for littles. Players take turns rolling 3 die. Each die has a different task or an item that must be found in the game playing area. Something heavy, yucky, complete the task or find the object as quickly as possible. This is great for small children to engage and learn. The supplies for this game are this set of 3 foam die for ages 3+. I will link it in the description box down below. You get a blue die with shapes like fluffy or bumpy or spiky, smooth, so it's a bunch of textures. You get a green die with big, massive, long, heavy, square, thin, different shapes, round. You get an orange die that has dark, smelly, bright, hard, cold, warm, with a bunch of adjectives. Here are all 3 together. They come in this very nice burlap sack. And an instruction card on different ways to use this game. The gameplay style is a scavenger hunt and individual turns. Musical tater toss. I'm excited about this one because it has this absolutely adorable little tater with a face on it. It's a plushie. The object of the game is to pass the musical tater around without getting caught with it when the music stops. Turn on music and start passing the tater. Pass it around your group. Toss it. Toss it across, down, sideways, above, below, until the music stops. Whoever is holding the tater must take a potato chip card. Get 3 chip cards and you're out of the game. The last player standing without 3 chip cards wins the game. So supplies you'll need for this game are this musical adorable tater toss from Target. I paid $3 for this. It comes with the chip cards, or you could use an actual potato and a bag of chips. That could also be hilariously fun and a little messier. The style of this game is group playing and also elimination. Kazoo that festive tune. The object of this game is to be the quickest team to guess the festive tune hummed by a teammate on a kazoo. That's correct, on a kazoo. Players take turns humming a festive song on their kazoo while their teammates try to guess it. Set a time limit for each tune and award points for correct guesses. Supplies you will need for this game are kazoos and a list of festive songs, or you can pick up this cute little Kazoo That Festive Tune, no musical talent required, by Ridley's Games. I picked this up at uncommongoods.com. I'll leave it linked down below, but it has 100 songs included on little cards. It also contains 4 metal kazoos as well as instructions on how to play, and it was inexpensive. The style of this game is team building game. Tapple Holiday Edition. Okay, this is Tapple. This is Mama Blossom. If you don't know what Tapple is, this is Tapple. This is a newly discovered game for my family within the last couple of months. The object of the game is to stay in the game by quickly naming items within a specific category.
Skeleton.
Within a very specific time limit. Set a holiday category like Christmas foods, winter games, holiday snacks. Each player must quickly name an item within that category and press the letter button on the top of the Tapple board.
Bats.
If they can't come up with an answer within the time limit, they're eliminated from the game. Last player standing wins. Supplies needed for this game are this board game Tapple. It comes with its own timer when you press the hand in the center. This is the timer here. You press a letter and then start the timer at your turn. And then you name different holiday things. And then when you push it down, it stays down. You'll also need a list of holiday categories because the game comes with generic categories. But if you want to make this a holiday edition, you'll need to have a pre-list of holiday categories. The gameplay style is group game and elimination. Marshmallow Blasters. Object of this game is to launch your marshmallows up to 20 feet.
Go.
Load up to 18 mini marshmallows in your Marshmallow Blaster. I picked this up at Target. It's for ages 8 plus. Load up to 18 mini marshmallows into the top hole of your mini Marshmallow Blaster. Each player must blow out at the top of their tube to launch their marshmallow. Farthest marshmallow wins. The supplies you will need to play this game are Marshmallow Blasters, 1 per player, at least 18 mini marshmallows per player, and markers for a start and finish line. The style of this game is a one-on-one competition.
One blow. Ready, set, go.
And there you have it. Hook the tinsel. To play this game, you will need tinsel garland and lots of candy canes. Hang a tinsel garland from a wall or between 2 chairs. Players stand 5 to 8 feet away and take turns tossing candy canes to hook them onto the garland. If a player hooks one, they toss again. If they miss, their turn ends and the next player begins. The player with the most successful candy cane hooks wins the game. Blow the snow down. To play this game, you will need 24 plastic cups, 12 per player, cotton balls, and paper straws. On a table, set up 12 plastic cups in a row and place a cotton ball on top of each one. Using your paper straw, 2 players race to knock down all 12 cotton balls. The first to knock off all their cotton balls wins the game. Bow-Lievable Challenge. To play this game, you will need 3 to 4 bags of Christmas bows, blindfolds, spatulas, 1 paper plate per player, and a timer. Scatter Christmas bows across the table. Blindfold players and give them a spatula in one hand and a plate in the other. Set a timer for 1 minute. Players must scoop bows onto their plate. The player with the most bows on their plate wins the game. Mary Cup Pyramid. To play this game, you will need 10 plastic cups per player and 1 ball ornament per player. Each player starts with 10 cups stacked in a pyramid and an ornament balanced on the top cup. Players race to stack the cups. take down the pyramid without letting the ornament fall. If the ornament drops, players must reset their stack. The first to successfully stack their cups without dropping their ornament wins the game. Merry Bow Match. To play this game, you'll need 12 Christmas bows in 6 different colors and 12 plastic cups. Arrange 12 Christmas bows in 6 different colors under upside down cups. Players take turns flipping 2 cups in search of bows that match in color. The player with the most matches at the end wins the game.
Oh no!
Oops. Oh no!
Sleigh ride, cup slide. To play this game, you will need cups, 2 colors for teams, and some painter's tape. Mark a square on a table using painter's tape. Divide players into 2 teams. Each player is given a cup, different colors for each team. Players take turns sliding their cups to land in the square. Each successful landing scores a point. Team with the most points wins the game. Snowball toss and catch. To play this game, you will need 40 plastic cups, 20 per player, and 40 ping pong balls. Line up 20 cups on a table with a ping pong ball placed on top of each cup. 2 players race to toss the ping pong ball into the air and catch it with the same cup, progressing through all 20 cups. If the ball drops, the player is either eliminated or must restart. The first player to finish all cups wins the game. Xmas Bow Matchup. To play this game, you'll need 2 cardboard boxes and 8 bows in different colors. Place 4 Christmas bows of different colors in a box and 4 matching bows on top of the box. 2 players race to match their bows to the correct colors with hints from the audience. The first to match all bows correctly wins the game. Lazy Holiday Susan. To play this game, you'll need a Lazy Susan, cups, and ping pong balls. Place cups on a spinning Lazy Susan. Players bounce ping pong balls, trying to land them in the cups. Players take turns, and the person with the most successful bounces in 1 minute wins the game. The Lazy Susan is great because it keeps the cups from falling down. So if you put them in the Lazy Susan, they won't fall down when you bounce the ping pong balls, which is a problem I have had in the past. If you just spread the cups out and try to bounce the ping pong balls into the cups fall down. The Lazy Susan keeps them together. Flip fast. To play this game, you'll need 36 plastic cups, 18 in each color, and 2 dice. Set up 18 cups in 3 rows of 6 for each player. This game is a 2-player game. Players take turns rolling their die, flipping the number of cups indicated on the die. The first player to flip all their cups wins the game.